Good evening, Miss Widget and the Board of Directors. I'm Natalie Rivera of Rivera Advertising, and I wanted to take a few moments to talk to you about the marketing plan that we've come up with for your new bicycle. Here we have the Acme Beach Cruiser. Congratulations on 125 years. So I just wanted to run through the plan that we had for you and kind of explain the marketing plan that we came up with. You also have it in front of you, but follow along. So what do you call a door-to-door bicycle salesperson? I'll tell you, it's a peddler. I know that because I am one. I am here to tell you that you should buy our marketing program in order to sell your bicycles. And so in a way, we are very similar, but either way, both of us at the end of the day are going to get on our Acme Beach Cruisers and cycle on down the road. So I have in front of us the target markets for our marketing plan. The three that we felt would most likely purchase the Beach Cruiser and your bicycles in general were women younger than 44, women over 55, and minorities. We did also look at people with salaries that were greater than $55,000 a year and baby boomers. But what we found was with the baby boomers, they weren't as likely to purchase new bicycles. They already had them if they were going to use them. And then for people with a salary in that range, they were less likely to invest in the bicycles unless they started making closer to $100,000 a year. So these are the three targets. When we assessed these three target markets, we found that women younger than 44 years of age really put their families first. And that's something that I can tell you from experience because I myself put my family first. You may hear my child in the background. That's baby Renee. And so it was important that we indicate that this bicycle is both safe and something that's going to allow them to help take care of their families. Next, we have women over 55. They're worried about injuring themselves. So also we have to make sure that this bicycle is indicating that it's safe, that bicycling in general is a safe activity, and that it's something that they should be participating in. And then finally, minorities, they don't really want to be bicycling in dangerous crowded areas of the city, but they are interested in purchasing bicycles as long as we can convince them that it is an investment, that the infrastructure is there, and that it's something that is really going to last them and is a realistic mode of transportation rather than just, everybody likes the look of a Hummer. That doesn't mean that it's feasible for everyone to drive a Hummer around. So we have our first print advertisement. You have here an investment for when safety, pleasure, and your legacy matter most. Our family dedicated to taking care of your family. So we're really hitting home with that, the women under 44. Also, with taking care of your family. Your legacy for the women over 55 years of age. And then 125 years of transporting people to their future. So we're attacking the concern that maybe the infrastructure isn't there for minorities as well. So this is really those three target areas. And then we have our tagline, classic because your future demands the best. Investing yours today. I'll get into it a little bit more in a couple of minutes, but this also has the vintage look. It has limited coloration. It also is very straightforward. It doesn't take long, more than 10 seconds to read the whole advertisement and know exactly what you're looking at. Oh, I'm looking at a bicycle by Acme. And so when I go to the store, I'm going to be looking for that brand name. Next, we have a vintage style 1950s woman. She's in a very nice couture outfit. The bicycle edgy enough for the modern age, but vogue for the last 125 years. Some things never go out of style. So again, we're really kind of playing on the narcissism of the women over the age of 55 because we're hearkening back to, women that were middle-aged when they were little girls. So it's their mothers, kind of complimenting where they're coming from. Additionally, we're indicating to minorities and to the women under 44 that these are things that are going to last. So this company has been around for 125 years. It's not something that's going away. This is something that's sound. It's a good investment. So by taking care of yourself and investing in this bicycle, you're also going to be investing in your family and investing in your future. And then we have another, tagline classic, because your future demands the best. Invest in yours today. For the 30 seconds of TV, you saw it. We start in the bicycle shop and we talk about the Wright brothers because we're talking about our history. We're talking about 125 years of Acme. And then we go on a literal ride through the history of the company to present day. And along with that, we're also going along with a woman under 44 who is taking 1950s values along with her. So it is vintage the whole way through. We have the black and white, and then she gets home to a nuclear family where she's the milk delivery person, the milkman, if you will. But it's kind of a twist because it's a woman. And so, she might have a career. She might be in the home. That might be her career. We don't know. It doesn't really matter. And every woman under 44 can apply that to her if they have a family. And so it's showing that this bicycle is literally allowing her to take care of the family. For the women over 55, it's showing, it's safe for this woman to be out riding before the sun is up. It's showing the minorities that there is this infrastructure, that it's safe to be running chores, to be doing errands on this bicycle. So it hits all three demographics. It takes you through the history. It is vintage, and it's really just a smart piece. And you get that all packed into a 30-second punch that I think will really show in your sales of the Bicycle Beach Cruiser. So the vintage theme, as I've covered, in the 1950s style print ads, that is exactly how the print ads looked in the newspaper. So the coloration is the same, very limited colors because it was expensive. It's indicating that it's a very high quality product, that the bicycle is an investment that everyone should make. The fonts are similar to the 1950s. And then, as I covered, all of the values are there. All the values in the print ads as well as in the 30-second commercial are indicating that vintage theme. So why you should use these ads? They're vintage. They reach your target audiences. They say that the bicycle is safe, it's useful, and it's a way to take care of your family and to take care of you. It's going to propel you into your future. So classic, because your future deserves the best. That is those advertisements. That is our marketing scheme. And I really think that you're going to go with the Rivera Advertising Company when you take a good look at what we've put together. Thank you very much for your time, Miss Acme, everyone else on the board. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get back to my own kid. Have a great evening.